Hey there guys, classichomer here, and I just want to do a quick announcement and update video. First of all, I want to address the elephant in the room of not really having a lot of content going up for a while. The reason for that is because I had moved and then never set up like my whole recording setup, quote unquote, studio again. It was just much easier to get everything in the apartment and set up for a comfortable way to live rather than a comfortable way to record. And then I was lazy and never bothered to put everything together in the way it needs to be. But during this like 3-month long break, I did a little bit of thinking of what I want to do with the channel and a lot of playing games that were new to me. Which means that they're only probably a little relatively new, like, you know, the past 4 years or something. Yeah, I kind of missed out on a lot of the last generation of games. Mostly because a lot of them were, you know, like first-person shooter types, and I don't want to play them on those consoles. And I didn't have a computer capable of running them. But I'm sure most of the long-time listeners and watchers still understand that. So I kind of started tackling my backlog. I actually made a New Year's resolution to beat 10 new games this year. 10 games I'd never beaten before. I shattered that goal, as is October, and I have beaten 24 games, which I think is pretty damn good. However, through the use of a site that I had found not quite half a year ago, which I'm sure most people already know about, called Backlog.com, I was able to catalog all my games, mark them as having beaten them, or 100% of them, or not finished them, or not even play them at all. And I found out that I have an overwhelming number of games left unfinished. Namely, I have 180 games that I have not completed, or even seen the credits to, which is... that's a lot of games! I have a decently sized collection anyway, but holy crap, 180 is, that's kind of unacceptable, actually. So, we're going to do something about that. In an effort to complete more of my backlog and get back to doing videos, I'm going to be mixing the two in what I'll be calling the Battle of the Backlog. Namely, I'm going to, well, I've already chosen a game. You could go to my page over there at classichomer/backlog. That wouldn't work. Backloggery.com/classichomer. There you'll find my whole collection and what I'm playing and really everything that has to do with me and gaming at the moment. I have a now playing list, and a game I recently added on there will be the first in the Battle of the Backlog series. This game is 3D Game Heroes, which is something of a original style Zelda clone. It borrows very heavily from like Zelda 1 and Link to the Past to create a really enjoyable game. I had played a lot of it before, but I never finished it. I got like not quite halfway through the game, and then for one reason or another stopped playing, and then never came back to it, and it's kind of been a big personal shame, because, you know, you should finish things you like, and I did like it, so we're gonna correct this past mistake, get back to that game, and play it through for YouTube, where you guys can watch me fail miserably at every turn when I don't know what's happening. The Battle of Backlog series is One part designed to, finish some more games on the backlog, and another part designed to hopefully provide entertainment value, because there's a market out there for blind Let's Plays or blind playthroughs of games. People seem to enjoy watching others experience things for the first time and have difficulties, let's say. Screwing up, failing, dying a lot. That kind of thing. Which, I'm sure that will happen to me. Another thing about the whole using backloggery is, since my whole collection is there, and I use the fortune cookie feature of the site to choose the first game for this. That's how I came to the decision to play 3D Game Heroes. It's really cool. It's like a random number generator. It's like rolling a die and assigning values to all the different sides, but virtually and with a lot less effort involved on the user's part. But for the next game of the series, I would like for you guys to choose whatever you think would be a lot of fun to watch me play through. I have almost everything on there. I think there's some Steam games I omitted because they're clearly not even worth mentioning. Probably got them in like a humble indie bundle because there were some games involved in it that I wanted, but not others, and they just kind of got everything at once. So that's how that works. But if you go on there, you can see every game I have. Beaten, not beaten, whatever. I would like for you guys to choose what should be the next game to play, and you can get that information to me by either commenting in the videos or emailing me at classichomer@gmail.com or private messaging me over YouTube or backloggery.com. Just do any of those with a suggestion. Whatever gets the most suggestions by the end of the series, I will try to make an effort to play that. I do not, in any way or means, promise that whatever game is chosen, that I will make it through. If it's a game that I have great difficulty playing, like, not even just the games being hard, but it's like emotionally or physically abusive to me. I'm sure there are some games on there you could see and understand why that would be. I will probably not finish those games. I will still make an effort to play them and see if I actually do like them and if they make for good entertainment value. But yeah, we're not going to make any crazy promises about absolutely definitely getting through everything 100%. We're also not making any crazy promises about the recording schedule or uploading schedule. Because, let me put it plainly to you, I work a retail position, and we are just entering the holiday season. Case in point, today is my only day off of the week, and then I work 6 days. So, yeah. Recording time, editing time, and posting time will be very limited. So, I'm going to be trying to playing the game for my main Let's Play series, which I'm going to be trying to work through the various Let's Plays I've begun and not finished, like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Batman Arkham Asylum and all that kind of stuff, while doing the Battle of the Backlog video series. And because I have Rogue Legacy begun, and it's really easy for me to sit down, throw on fraps with a headset, and start recording, just go, I'll probably continue trying to do that. But I'm definitely not going to be having daily uploads, and I'm definitely not going to be having consistent uploads. But I will try to get at least something new. I want to say something new per series a week. So that would still be like 3 videos a week. At least that much. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a little more than that, but we'll see what my time allows. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. I should add another stipulation to your recommendation. Anything you recommend, just keep in mind what system it's on, because if it's like a 3DS game, say you wanted me to record Fire Emblem Awakening, or Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, or Mario 3D Land, yeah, I don't have a way to record 3DS games, or even most portable games. That would be really, really difficult for me to do right now. I don't have the money, and I don't have the setup. So, yeah, we're probably not going to be doing those if you suggest them. Other than that, most everything I should be able to record, or would be able to get something that would allow me to record it pretty easily. Trying to think of anything else. Well, obviously DS. Like 3DS and DS would be the most difficult. It'd be nice if Nintendo would ever allow us to do ports of DS games onto the Wii U, since it's got the 2 screens set up. It kind of only makes sense that would eventually happen, but nothing has shown up for that yet. Nintendo probably doesn't want to. Either they don't see money in it or whatever. Nintendo's Nintendo. That's really all you can say about them. But that's pretty much it. So, send your suggestions. Hopefully it won't take me, a year and a half to get through 3D Dot Game Heroes. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, because that game was awesome from what I played. Like, it's very heavily riffing on Zelda, but it also, references and makes allusions to, and doesn't really poke fun at, but you see a lot of stuff from other games and other game series in that game. Mainly it, is constantly referencing, NES and SNES games, down to the point where the loading screens are title art from those games. So that's really cool. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. So, very shortly, I'll be putting up some of those videos, and I will see you guys when I do. Have a good day. Oh, and by the way, the Spelunky you're watching is pre-recorded, and I'm just going to let the rest of this run finish itself out. So, if you want to stick around to see the inevitable death, enjoy. Otherwise, well, see you next video.